I'm joined by Trooper David Peters, who is a public information officer for the Pennsylvania State Police Troop N. And today's subject is the Steer Clear Law. You may not be aware of this, but this is a law in effect, and it is really for the safety of what you do and for all emergency responders.
Yes, not only that, construction workers as well as maintenance workers, road maintenance, tow truck operators. And basically what the law says is that if you're traveling and you encounter an incident that involves first responders, road maintenance, tow truck operators, you need to move over one lane to give them a clear path to be able to do their work. If you are unable to do so just because of the traffic of the road, then you are to reduce your speed so that you may move by them at a reasonable speed that is safe. Failure to do that would warrant a traffic citation. That could be a fine up to $250.
Now, how often are you out there and you see that people are not aware of this and they just keep going at their normal speed and go right past you?
Absolutely. If they're not doing that, they're traveling in the left lane without passing, which is a completely different law in Pennsylvania, but one that, again, most people don't realize. You know, considering, some other things that go into play in reference to officers being hit, tow truck operators being hit, PennDOT workers being struck in work zones, the fine itself doesn't, constitute the awareness that it takes to operate the motor vehicle. If you strike a worker while violating this law, you could see a 90-day license suspension.
So there are penalties, which there should be for something like this. We're getting into a busy time of the year now where there will be a lot of construction out there. So this is vital that people pay attention.
Well, absolutely. Safety of everybody on the roadway. PennDOT workers, tow truck operators, and in some cases on a traffic stop, the state police or other law enforcement as well. The unique aspect is most people go to work, they don't have somebody driving by them at 55, 65 miles an hour, or just they're back to that. So it's difficult. It creates a lot of situations where you're trying to do your job and keep your eyes on the road because you never want to take your eyes yourself off the road as well, so you can pay attention if someone isn't paying attention.
All righty, so very good information. When you are out traveling, if you see the police, the state police, an emergency worker, or you see PennDOT workers out there working on the highways, get into the left lane as soon as possible, slow down, because we don't want to see any accidents. We've seen way too many. Absolutely. I mean,
The law even goes as further as, say, disabled vehicles as well. If you have the ability to move over and allow someone that clear path to exit their vehicle, especially if they're trying to maybe change their own tire, I mean, on that driver's side location, it's quite scary. If you've ever done it, you completely understand what I mean, trying to change a tire on the driver's side on a highway. So just please be alert. If you can move over, bring your vehicle to a reduced speed, move over in a lane so everybody can go home.
All righty. Great advice from Trooper David Peters to keep you safe out on the highways.